Hello friends, welcome to the channel. So this is a season of love and there's going to be a lot of exchange of gifts. So what do you plan to give to your friends, to your relatives this period? So this is one low budget gift idea you can give to anybody, especially those of you that have relatives that will be coming back from abroad this period to spend the Christmas holiday. So this is going to be a perfect gift for them. So this is a pair of Ankara earrings. You know, those people over there, they really appreciate these things. So if you can make this pair of earring and give to your friends and families this period, they will really appreciate it. So without further ado, let's dive into the DIY on how to make this pretty pair of earrings. To make your Ankara earrings, you're going to be needing the following materials: a little African print, so Ankara fabric, all-purpose adhesive gum. We're needing your fabric gum or the UHU gum. So you're going to be needing a pair of hook, a pair of earring hook, a pair of jump ring. So you'll be needing carry board and a pair of scissors. So the first thing I'll do is to cut out the desired shape on my carry board. So I'll be cutting out the desired shape of earring I need. So you can make any shape of your choice. You can make square, you can make triangle, you can make circle. So I'll just go ahead and cut out this shape. So I'll be needing 4 of these. So I'll be cutting out 4 exact shape and size. So for each pair of earrings, you'll be needing 4 of this. So after tracing out the shape I need, I'll go ahead and cut these out. So I've gone ahead to cut out the desired shapes I want. So I have 4 different shapes here. So whichever shape you choose to work with, make sure you have them in 4. So 4 of these will give you a pair of earrings. So I've gone ahead to cut them out from my carry board. So you can cut out any design of your choice, any shape of your choice. So I'll be working with these 2 shapes. I'm working with these 2. So I'll just keep this aside. And these are the fabrics I'll be working with. So the next thing to do, I'll be applying my UHU gum on one side of all my patterns. After applying the fabric gum on your board, the next thing to do is to get your fabric and place them on the wrong side of your fabric like this. So after placing my board on my fabric, the next thing I'll do, I'll go ahead and cut this out, but I'll be leaving some allowance for folding all around my pattern. So go ahead and leave some allowance of about ½ inch all around your pattern before cutting. So after cutting like this, I'll go ahead and start wrapping my fabric around my board. But before doing that, for this shape, for this circle shape, I'll just go ahead and notch around my shape like this. So just make some little notches around so that this will be very flexible by the time you start folding. So go ahead and do for the 4. But for this, we don't need to notch, we just go ahead and fold since it's a straight cut. So the next thing I'll do, after notching, after making the notches around, go ahead and apply some fabric gum around your fabric. After applying the fabric gum around your fabric, go ahead and use your fabric to wrap up your board like this. So after doing this, repeat the same process for the remaining 3. So I've neatly wrapped up these ones. So after wrapping up neatly like this, you can see our boards are all neatly wrapped up. So it's time to make use of our all-purpose adhesive gum. So I'll be using this little piece I cut out from my board to apply my all-purpose adhesive gum on my patterns. You can use brush to apply your gum, but this is more convenient for me, and with this I'm able to control the gum. So after applying some gum on each of these, I'll be bringing them together like this. So make sure to give this a very good press. After bringing this together, before the gum dries up completely, so take this, place this on a hard surface. You can do this on your table if your table is hard enough. If your table is not strong enough, you can do this on the floor. So you can just take this, place this on a hard surface. You can use your hammer, a little hammer like this, and just hit around the earrings like this. So after doing this, it's time to fix the hook on the earrings. So get a sharp object like this. I will make a hole with this on my earring like this. So after making the hole, I will get my jump ring. I'll just open this a little. I'll pass in the jump ring into the hole I made. So after passing in the jump ring, I'll pick one of my hook and fix it like this before closing up the jump ring like this. So I'll go ahead and repeat the same thing on the other pattern. So friends, this is basically all on how to make a beautiful pair of Ankara earrings. Please like, share and comment, and do not forget to subscribe if you are yet to do so. Thanks for watching. Compliment of the season, and see you in my next DIY. Bye.